just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, Boog, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win. And really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
All right, ready to go here. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, number 14. That one outside. And this one is off and running. And he deals.
Ball, that's out.
And that drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
There's a swing and a drive. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Round second, digging for third. Not in time. He's safe.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Yandy Diaz now.
He's done a great job making contact recently, hitting better than .350 this month.
Late swing fouled off. No outs, runner over at third. Ground ball right side. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Lau out on the play. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
Junior Caminero at the plate and takes high there. And that one misses up and in. And now 2-0. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And a foul ball. 2 outs. And that one lifted in the air center field. Varsho makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But they push across 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Rays 1 and the Blue Jays coming up. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound today, Adrian Hauser. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. So up next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Looks like they're trying to answer back on that run they gave up in the top of the first by being aggressive on the base paths. I like that, especially early in this ball game. Be aggressive while you can and see if it leads to some type of big inning.
Springer at second with nobody out. Ball one there. Fair ball. Here comes Springer around third. The throw is offline and he's in to score. It's 1-1.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Tap foul at the plate. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Nice. Doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone. So as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
That's in there. And that's strike 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Struck him out looking. Back here at Rogers Center, all set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
Bieber back to work. And that skips in the dirt. And Chris behind the plate today, James Kingsley, known for being a little generous on the edges. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count.
That one ripped right center field, and that is gone. His second home run of the series. It's 2-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Now here is Jake Mangum in the air, fairly deep to right field. And there's one down.
Batting seventh, right fielder Josh Lowe.
Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. Just missed. Next pitch is outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That one misses. 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And that is low for ball four.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Carson Williams digs in now. Bieber checks the runner, and he's back safely. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Lowe leads off first with one away. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there are two down.
Batting ninth, catcher Hunter Fiducia.
Hunter Fiducia next to hit for the Rays. And that clips the inside corner. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. And the Rays get one on a solo shot. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. We head to the bottom of the second, and now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
High fly ball, right field. Lowe has it sized up. Makes the catch for the out.
Batting sixth, center fielder Dalton Varsho.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. And there's a foul ball. Varsho needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bag. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Anthony Santander at the plate. Runner takes off. And that is out of play.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than...
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. And this place is rocking. His 7th home run of the season, and they jump out front. It's 3-2.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Base is empty, one away. Ernie Clement, the next to hit. Still only one out here in the inning. Drops one down in front of the plate. And it goes just foul. That one missed.
2 strikes.
Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. That one not close, and it's 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter. Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in at bottom half of inning number 2. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And ball 1. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. The Jays get a pair on this homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Top half of the
Leading
3rd
off
inning,
for the
and now
Rays,
here's a
center
speed
fielder,
threat,
Chandler
outfielder,
Simpson.
number 14. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need them in this game today. Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That's in there. 1-2. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled and saved. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Got himself in great position and couldn't have played that one any better, but just stood no chance with that great speed running down the line.
Yandy Diaz getting ready to hit. That one misses, and that's ball one.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
In for a strike, and the count 1-1.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
That missed by a lot, and it's 2-1. Nobody out, runner at first. Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
Next offering is in for a strike. Runner at second, nobody out. On the outside corner, got him looking. And now it's Brandon Lowe.
For Tampa Bay, second baseman Brandon Lowe.
And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Off the mark there. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Got him swinging on that pitch away to finish him off, but everything early in the at-bat was in tight. Really challenged him in there with some competitive pitches, not letting him get his hands extended, but of course that eventually opens up the outside part of the plate, and he just wasn't able to adjust.
Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. Right through there for a strike. Two outs and one in scoring position. And that's fouled off. Fights it off. He'll see another. And that's outside. 1-2 to count. And there's a ball. On the ground to short, Jimenez sends it across to first, and that will end the inning. One left for Tampa, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. Back now in Toronto, and the batter now, George Springer.
Second baseman, George Springer.
And that is downstairs. 1-0. And another ball. Left field, way back there. Going gone. His 32nd of the year. It's 4-2.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing. can be pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You've still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there. The hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count.
Now a chance for Nathan Lucas. And that one wrapped foul.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
That misses the zone. Going to count 1-2.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
That's inside. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the third. Line drive and foul ball. Hit on the ground to short. Williams throws to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. On the ground to third. Has some trouble with it. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. One down. Now it's the DH, Addison Barger. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That's outside. And that's ball one. Barger, 25 years old. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench waiting for his time to hit.
2 balls, no strikes to count. Guerrero stands at first with 1 out. Bounced, and that got the pitcher in there safely. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
First and second, 1 out. Kirk will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Action in the pen down there. Joe Boyle warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Kelly getting cranked up as well. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swing and a ball popped in the air. The throw in there. He scores. And they lead by 3.
That's 3 singles in a row. That one probably had no business ending up as a base hit, but he got just enough of it to muscle it to the outfield. And that pitch was well in off the plate. A tough one to handle, but he gets rewarded.
Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Varsho now at the plate. And downstairs.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Check swing and a 1-0. Appeal to third. And he held up.
Nope, that's a ball.
Runners are at the corners. One away. There's a strike.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone! A 3-run homer. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 8-2. Siggy, that's a special one. His 100th career home run.
Man, 100 career homers. Pretty impressive. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And now Kevin Cash out of the dugout and ready to make a move to the bullpen. Adrian Hauser departs, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Now a new pitcher for the Rays, Joe Boyle.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
So 1 out, nobody on. Anthony Santander, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one in triple digits. That's a little bit low. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 9-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
1 out, base is empty. And next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Makes the catch. 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Andres Jimenez. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one finds the corner. Strike 1.
0-1.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. They bring 9 to the plate, and 6 come around to score. 3 innings complete. Jays 9, the Rays 2. And we're back
Leading
as
off
we
for
go to the
Tampa
top of the
Bay,
fourth.
first
And
baseman,
stepping in for the Rays, Jonathan Aranda.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Just missed.
What's a good pitch there?
2 balls. No
Really had
strike.
some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And forget it. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 9-3. So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball, get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
Mangum batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Makes the grab on the run. One away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder.
Now
Got to put
right
it into
fielder,
his
Josh
highest
Lowe.
gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
Filthy
No ball, 2
changeup right
strikes.
there. Just pulled the string.
And that
1
one
ball,
missing
2
inside a
strikes.
sharp slider. Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Now batting, number 77.
Carson Williams next to hit for the Rays. Popped out and foul ground first time through. Swings through that one for strike 1.
In the on-deck circle,
0-1
you
the
really
count.
want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball
No ball,
early in the
2
count.
strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 9-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for
Bottom 4,
Toronto,
here's George Springer.
second baseman, George Springer.
Boyle back to work. Now this is in the air down the line. Corrals it. And there's 1 down.
Man, Boog, I
Now
love
batting,
watching an outfielder
right
take on the
fielder,
wall to make that
Nathan
play. And it's a
Lucas.
lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Lucas
Ball 1.
in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that
1
one
out.
off the plate. Next pitch
2-0.
way upstairs. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Late swing, foul to the left.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Pitch misses there. 3-2 now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And that's ball 4.
Up next,
And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero
Singing, he's a guy that
Jr.
covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
In for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in at 99.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that
Now
pitch.
batting.
You see it so
Designated
well,
hitter,
but you have to
Addison
respect the upper
Barker.
90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Barker in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one missing inside. Lucas, the runner at first with 2 gone. Up and in, ball 2. Good job to fight that one off. In the dirt, blocked. And they'll do it again. Three-two. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. On the money. Nice play. One left for Toronto, but they lead it 9-3. Back here at Rogers
Leading
Center,
off
new
for
inning
Tampa
getting
Bay.
started.
Catcher,
And here's the
Hunter
catcher, Hunter
Fiducia.
Fiducia. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. Fouled off left side. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the
Now
run
batting,
right there. He
center
saved
fielder,
extra
Chandler
bases for
Simpson.
sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Number 14 in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. The Rays with a lot of ground to make up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Misses inside.
Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball 3. Ground ball to the right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw won't get there in time, and they can't get the out.
The designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
So now here's the DH, Yandy Diaz. And first offering is fouled off. And it's fouled away. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Lau at the plate.
Up next for Tampa Bay, second baseman Brandon Lau.
And that's in there at the knees.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
This one in the dirt. Stays alive. Ground ball, Vlad Jr. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Rays strand just the one. Still way back. It's 9-3. Back now in Toronto. We head to the bottom of the fifth. At the plate, Alejandro Kirk. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, these Blue Jays putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That one off the mark, and a count 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one missing low. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered in this game. And that one is inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Go, 2 balls, no strikes.
Squirts away a little bit. Kirk gets his lead at first with nobody out.
That's ball 3.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and
now batting,
guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of his zone.
And now Anthony Santander. That's a strike. 0-1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
First and second, no outs. Last half of inning number 5. Now 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Two now. Good eye right there. First and second here, no outs.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Three-two. Cut out and miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. 0 for 2 in this one. On the ground, the third might be 2. So bases all loaded up. Jimenez digs in now. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Popped up. Infield fly called there.
Batter's out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. George Springer next up for the Blue Jays. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. So they leave him loaded and can't capitalize on the error. 5 innings complete. Jays 9 and the Rays 3. Top 6. Now up for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. Caminero goes 6'1", 220 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 68, the left-hander, up and throwing. Dominguez warming up as well. 0-1 now. Pulls that one foul. On the ground, right side. Fires over to Guerrero. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. And now the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike. Now one
ball,
missed.
2 strikes.
That's
2
down
balls,
and in. A
2
slider
strikes.
missed. That pitch just misses the inside corner. Counts full, 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him swinging.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that
Now
time
batting, left
little
fielder
anxious.
Jake Mangum.
Jake Mangum will hit next. Right through there for a strike. Close, but called a ball. 1-1. Just missed. Up the middle, gloves it on the dive from his knees. The throw. They get the out, and that'll do it.
Making it look easy at the Keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Well, we go bottom 6. Now the number 2 hitter, Nathan Lucas. Just off the inside edge. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Garrett Clevenger, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Jax, a right-hander, loosening up as well. That's off the inside corner. 2-0. And that's in for a strike. On the ground, right side. Lau handles, throws to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, first baseman Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 3. In there, and it's 0-1. Foul ball.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Ball, that's off the plate.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
One down, base is empty. And that one a little bit high. In the air, right field. Low makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter Addison Barger.
Next to hit, Addison Barger. That one drifts inside. And that one fouled off.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2
One
hole.
ball.
Clearly, he was
strikes.
sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That's ball
Upstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 to count.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That one the other way. And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. That one's in there, 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Man on second, 2 down.
Too high. Ball.
And now
That's a
2-2. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Now pitching. for
Welcome
the Blue
back. We're in the
Jays.
7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
Number 68.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA.
Leading off
So
for
this
the
is an
Rays,
important
right
outing for him to
fielder
get on the right
Josh
track.
Lowe.
Now it's going to be Josh Lowe. A strikeout and a walk. And first offering is fouled off. Way out front for strike 2.
Going to really need to hang in
No
there
ball,
with
2
that
strikes.
front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So up next, Carson Williams. And a swing and a miss there.
That's a real
0-1.
nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The Blue Jays up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. And the
One ball,
sweeper misses.
2 strikes.
The shortstop
that's
takes the
inside.
ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in
Up
this one.
next for
Getting
Tampa
straight
Bay,
to work.
catcher
Man, it's talked
Hunter
about a lot, but
Fiducia.
relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Fiducia
0-1.
lays off down low as he digs in for the
Ball
3rd
1,
time.
no strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Now batting,
Really nice
center
job staying
fielder
up the middle with his
Chandler
approach. He
Simpson.
didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's the center fielder. 3 for 3. He's got a pair of singles and a triple. This one in the air. Guerrero makes the grab, and that is that.
Now pitching for
We're
Tampa
back
Bay.
in a new pitcher here to start the
Number
bottom of the
60,
seventh. Garrett Clevenger.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Center fielder,
So digging in, Dalton Varsho. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1. Clevenger, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one outs against the fence. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well. Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Santander in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
On to first. Awesome play there.
Now batting, third baseman Ernie Clement.
And here is Ernie Clement. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Fiducia hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop Andres Jimenez.
And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's in for a strike. That's a strike. That one ran inside, almost got him. Man at second. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Brew. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz.
Yandy Diaz.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
1-1.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. The high heat, too much on that one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing
Now batting,
more fastballs
second
in that
baseman,
location.
Brandon
Hitters,
Lowe.
especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Lau,
1-0.
the next to hit, takes ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Braden Fisher appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Brule, a left-hander, also throwing. 1 down, base is empty. That one is hammered right field. That's back there. And it hits the fence. Around first, digging for 2. And he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
Everything came together for him. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-1. One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Ball.
In the dirt. Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Man at second. Fought off foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, first baseman.
And now the first baseman, Jonathan
Aranda.
Aranda. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
That pitch gets the inside corner. That's strike 2.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Ball one there. When
strikes.
you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand that, all right, this is a big, you know, payout if I can come through with a knock here. But I think when you really look at the numbers, you really audit everything, guys kind of are who they are. That's about as nasty of a split
Now
as you'll
batting,
come
left
across,
fielder,
especially in
Jake
terms of
Mangum.
movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Sir Anthony Dominguez done for the day, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
New
for the
pitcher
Blue
now
Jays.
for the Jays, Justin
Number
Brule.
58.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
So first and second with 2 outs. Jake Mangum next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And a breaking ball misses outside. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. First and second, 2 down. Up the middle, a dive, nice stop. He's in there.
Now batting right fielder Josh Lowe.
2 outs, bases full. Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a foul straight back.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Bases loaded, 2 down. Towards first, makes a sliding stop onto the pitcher, and that's a nice play to end the inning.
Now pitching for
Back
Tampa
now,
Bay.
new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
22.
bottom of the 8th. Griffin Jacks.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys
Leading
are
off
trailing
for
so big on the
Toronto.
scoreboard.
Second
Just doesn't
baseman,
have the same
George
intensity to it, but he's got to
Springer.
find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Springer,
Nope,
the
that's a ball.
leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Grounds 1 to short. Williams tosses to first. That takes care of Springer.
Up next for the Blue Jays, right fielder Nathan
Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. That's in there, and that is strike 1. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Ian Seymour up and throwing. Bounced out to short. To first. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that
That's a
one a little below the knees. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. This to third, Caminero. And the Blue Jays go down 1, 2, 3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tommy Nance.
Now pitching
And one
for
thing
the
on
Blue
him,
Jays,
he's been really good this
Number
season at keeping the
45.
ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take
Tommy
deep.
Nance.
Now at the plate,
Leading
Carson
off for the Rays,
Williams.
shortstop number 77.
Gets the outside corner with that one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Trey Savage getting loose out there. Rodriguez, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
No need to deviate
catcher,
from the slider right there.
Paduccia.
The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Fiducia batting with one down takes a strike. One down, base is empty. That one fouled off. Almost got him.
2 strikes.
The Jays up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. That's inside.
2 strikes.
Line to left, and that's just foul. Next offering misses down and away. Downstairs, and that's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And now the center fielder. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
Pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fiducia over at first with 1 away. Next pitch is outside. Inside, almost got him. Back to work, 3-2 now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So
1 out with 2 aboard. Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. Grounder might be 2. Takes it to the bag. That's 1. And it's a double play to end the ball game.
This one was pretty much decided in the 3rd inning. From that point on, all they had to do was play fundamentally sound baseball to secure the win, and they did just that.
9-3 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.